we're here. Thank you for arriving to the Den of the Djinn. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Hit that little bell icon to know when I'm putting out next vid. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of people don't really see as an issue, but because they're either complacent or they just can't, fathom anything beyond it. And this is what I'm talking about. Um, have you ever been in a relationship and your significant other tries to pull like mind games or things that seem innocuous at first, and then all of a sudden you think to yourself, "Hey, what's going on here?" Well, I got into a conversation with a girl I was talking to, and we had a conversation, and I said, "How do you feel about people giving their spouses mind games?" I was like, she goes, "Well, what are you talking about?" Well, how about because I saw some videos, and they're actually very disturbing. Where one of the videos is basically the girlfriend comes into the room and the boyfriend's just minding his own business, and then all of a sudden she grabs a hammer and starts smashing the TV, smashing his PlayStation, and I'm like, and the worst part is she just looks at him with a smug face and goes, "Now what?" And I'm like, and the funny thing is, and mind you, it comes into a comedy act because some guy cuts in kind of a thread, and basically says, "Oh, honey, you do that to me, you be out faster than the Flash on steroids. Because what the fuck, you try to pull that shit on me, I'll be grabbing you by the collar, the cuff, and throw you clean out." Right there and then is just basically me going up to our room or whatever and packing up your shit and throwing you out along with your shit. Because who out there, hey, how's it going? Jamie, thank you very much for checking out my video. But anyway, like I was saying, basically the video is just basically her showing that her needs are more important than his. Like, why in all Hades, in any form, shape, are you gonna be out there and say, "Hey, you would like someone to trash your shit just to play the who's more important, the games or me card"? Are you telling me that you see, between you and me, first of all, the fact that this person was unhinged enough to grab a 2x4 or whatever and start smashing my shit, first of all, it has nothing to do with the games. That's in general. I can replace those within time. That's not going to be my issue. My issue is the fact that she was hinged enough to do that. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Thank you very much. By the way, and like I was saying, why in all Hades, in all forms, would that be anywhere near okay? There is no way that's going to be either A, legal, 2, healthy, and 3, going to be non-toxic, because that is the most toxic way to show your dominance against against your significant other. You're gonna be doing that shit, and do not be surprised if this guy finally hits the top and says, "Fuck out, get the fuck out," because that would be me. Somebody did that shit to my property, I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my place," or and I wouldn't say or. No, I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here," and I am taking pictures because the cops need to see this shit. Because you broke my shit. You broke my shit. You don't do that shit at all, whatsoever. You never, and I repeat myself, never break another person's shit just because you feel like you feel like having a power move. That's a good way to get arrested and or fined. First of all, the PlayStation itself is like $500, basically. Well, $400 to $500, depending on which version you're getting. And again, that's climbing to the point where it's almost like as far it's like it's gotten to the point where if you feel like it's okay to do that, you're the problem. Mind you, that's just one way. Another one is where the girl basically gives you those cutesy thought processes like, honey, if I was a worm, would you date me? I'm like, the fuck? Now here's my favorite. Mind you, if she's just messing around and she's just I was like, I'm just fucking with you. Come here. Now I've actually seen ones where it got so bad where they had a really bad conversation, where the lady goes, honey, if I was dying and you had to fuck my sister, would you fuck my sister? And I'm like, wow, whoa, that is super. That is something I would never answer. I'm like, first of all, I'm not playing this game. And if you have issues with me playing this game, go play with yourself. Because what the fuck is this kind of game? You do not play that kind of game with someone unless you're expecting a fight. You're wanting to start a fight. Because I'm sorry, if people out there are gonna be making these jokes, making these little cutesy little lines, cutesy little quiz shows, and then all of a sudden get offended by your husband being real. Yeah, you did it to yourself, honey. You did it to yourself because you were the one instigating said action. How you doing, Smiley? Jamie? Drain? And Ashley, thank you very much for checking out my videos, guys. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. But anyway, like I was saying, it's like, let me ask you guys, would you be in a relationship with someone that does those kind of mind games with you? That is nowhere near okay. That is just not anywhere near okay. And if you think it is, again, you are the problem. If you think that is the kind of a funny ass joke, it's only funny if both sides are laughing. It's only funny when both sides think it's a joke. Like, geez, really, honey? Come on. And then she goes, oh, I'm just messing with you, honey. And kisses him, you know? Or something, or hugs, or whatever, just, playing with him. I am in Arizona. And why does that matter? It's hot out here. If you're seeing sweat, don't be surprised. It's Arizona. It's one of the few hot states in the Union. Anyway, guys, that's just basically my take on that. So my biggest takeaway is, if you're going to be in a relationship, guys, do not play those games. Do not do that whole I'm going to break my boyfriend's PlayStation and see what happens. Because you know what will happen is you're going to be thrown out like the Wednesday's trash. Because what the fuck is wrong with y'all thinking that this kind of you're literally putting yourself into a deficit because you broke someone's property. And you think, well, he's not going to get mad. He's just going to see that I'm more important than his games. It's like, no, the problem with all you guys. And mind you, I've actually seen a lesser version where the girlfriend basically deleted her boyfriend's Madden account. Basically, he was playing Madden. I think it was online. and basically deleted everything, right? And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? And she thought it was funny. She thought it was hilarious doing that. And mind you, I understand that he wasn't exactly happy. And he spent hours and hours on the character, which is understandable, because sometimes when you're playing a game, you spend a few hours. And again, if you're in a relationship with a gamer, guys, I'm gonna put this out there, guys. If you're in a relationship with a gamer, please respect the fact that the game is pretty important to him. Is it not more important than you? Because again, one of my favorite videos, and mind you, these are my actual favorite videos because the guy finally nuts up, and I do really mean it, because like the guy is talking to his girlfriend. His girlfriend comes out in a robe, and she opens up her robe for him, right? And the guy goes, "You know what? I gotta go, guys. I gotta go." And he just grabs the girl. I saw one where where she just like, you know, it's like grabs the girl and picks her up, and you could imagine what's going down next. There's even ones where she's doing that. She's, you know, open up her robe, and the guy just grabs her. You see her getting dragged in, and I'm like, oh my fucking gods, lucky bastard. Point is, guys, I love those videos because it's basically him choosing the girl over the games, which is fully understandable. Like, he was thinking about her at that point and himself, but still, the point is he was thinking of a quality time with the girl, which was a cute sentiment, honestly, guys. Mind you, yes, you guys thinking, well, he wanted a little nut, he wanted a nut up in there. Well, no, likely, yeah, but as much as the girl was trying not to say anything, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The only thing that surprised her was the immense strength her boyfriend had at that particular moment. I don't think it's nasty because it's funny as hell. Well, it's because they never really showed anything bad, guys. It's YouTube, so they don't show anything bad. But it's just basically these girls, you know, they're doing the come Heather look to their boyfriends, and their boyfriend's like, you don't have to ask me twice, fuck this shit. It's like, you don't have to ask me twice, man, fuck this. I saw one guy drop his controller, drop his headphones, picked his girlfriend up like a caveman and walked into their bedroom. And I'm laughing my ass off going, yeah, that looks about right. See, that, ladies and gentlemen, is healthy, because the girl is basically showing interest in wanting to be with the boyfriend. And the boyfriend, well, obviously wants to be with the girlfriend at that point. It's like he looks at the girl. Mind you, I saw one guy. I saw what he was playing too. He was playing Rivals, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. There's enough girls on that to goon forever. Well, few girls on that to goon, and yet he still chose his real life girlfriend over his waifu. I mean, he probably wife her up anyway, but still, god damn, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, if you're gonna date a gamer, don't be surprised when he goes humongousaur and picks your cute ass up and devours you. Because again, gamers, we're generally pretty loyal. Generally, and I do mean that generally, because not all of us are the same. Not all us guys are the same. Not all us girls are the same. And before you ask, no, I'm not a girl, I'm a guy, I'm a dude. The point is, not everybody is the same in certain categories. We all have differences. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, especially with a little funness. I'll be putting out a next video tonight. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for checking out my videos, guys. Take care.